And our tournament continues, meaning we got more hype matches coming up. I believe we're jumping into losers. And in the losers side of things, we know we have Manny, we have Vemzi, and I can't wait to see this matchup. Vemzi, like they said on the couch, Vemzi's been fighting in the background. We haven't had a chance to see Vemzi and the work he's been doing. Now we finally get to see whether or not it's going to pay off against Manny.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited about this matchup here. I think both of these players have a lot to prove, but they both have incredible ceilings, and sometimes they have some low floors as well. They make a little craziness. I don't know. I'm a Manny believer. Give me Manny. Give me Manny.
Good, because I wanted to vote Vemzi, so I'm going for Vemzi this time. Wait, who won last time? You won last time, so it's 4-3. I'm about to tie this up 4-4. Vemzi, you're going to take fastest POV is going to just get even faster today. Get ready, Tony.
I'm ready for this. KCP's very own Manny, which, again, we saw him play incredibly. I mean, he beat Envor. That is not easy. I will say Vemzi beat Goldstar. That Goldstar was my dark horse player in the tournament, and he went down.
I'm seeing the 1 minute delay. We did pop up on stream, just chilling. We're like, what? I'm sitting, just watching, and then it just caught us in the middle of it, just hanging out. Hey, whatever. We're having fun today. Today's been fun. I think we can all agree. Tony, I'm having a good time. I think the chat's having a good time. Shimoda, Yeso having a great time. It's good to see them holding it down over on that very comfortable couch. Quite jealous, I got to say. But this is what matters most, the gameplay. We are hot in the middle of our match, and it looks like Vemzi has lost the opening strat. He's going to go to Manny.
But Vemzi, I don't think Manny got away with that overshow. So the overshow was probably burnt. Vemzi probably grabbed it. Manny put him down. So for still fairly even. Manny putting down some heavy damage. Vemzi throws an excellent sticky grenade, but nobody home.
Nobody home. Gonna have to come back later. Check on him. Vemzi just playing it hyper slow. What's this? What's all this nonsense about fastest POV if you're just gonna stand still, Vemzi? Come on, get in here. Shots in at top mid. They keep Manny weak. Is he gonna press the challenge up on top car? Manny goes for the clamber, risky clamber out of him. Vemzi will prey on him.
Vemzi does get a big kill on Manny, neutralizing the situation a bit. We're tied up at 1 apiece. A little bit less than 11 minutes on the clock. Vemzi goes in for the challenge. Manny playing some excellent defense, and Vemzi going to be forced to back down.
Back down he will. Still 1-1 on the board here. We've seen regret drawn out to the extreme when we had Manny and Envor. Things I expect to be a little different this time around with Vemzi in play, especially with this challenge here up on top. Ooh. Opening shots out of him. Oh, but the BR. You don't typically see the BR come out in Halo 5, not after the patch, but Vemzi going to put it into the brain for that kill.
I thought Manny was actually to win that individual gunfight. He came out swinging. The strafing shots were on point, but Vemzi clutching it up with that battle rifle. Going right up over towards top mid on the top arch. Manny staying car side, trying to get any kind of angle. Manny gonna elevate towards car 4. Going over towards top mid. Manny, the movement.
And Manny trying to, oh no, not like this though. Manny tries to pull out the moves to get the high ground, and then he gives it up. Drops to the bottom, and Vemzi gets that free kill almost. Cleaning it up on top of that. Manny, I don't know about that re-challenge as well. He gets tagged up, thrusts back in for the challenge. Vemzi going to take advantage of the timing to pick up OS, but that's the play I want to see out of Manny. He capitalizes, he burns it, no more OS to work with, and now he can set the stage.
Fantastic awareness coming out of Manny right there, and I've never seen the battle rifle used so much that I've seen right now. Both players obviously very comfortable with it. 3-2 lead in favor of Vemzi. I'm happy. I'm glad. I missed that pre-patch BR that was an absolute weapon.
I mean, if you do get 2 good bursts on your opponent, you can 2-shot beatdown with the BRs. That's a nice way to get up close and personal, but hard to do that in these 1v1s when players are so respectful of each other. They don't want to take anything they don't have an advantage in. You can see as Manny backs off here once again. Don't let the overlay fool you, by the way, boys and girls. Winners finals is not what this is. This is losers semis. Losers final will come up after this. We'll have our grands following that. In the meantime, we'll see who makes it out through losers just to get there in the first place.
Manny gonna make his way over towards red. BR puts the shots in, and that's gonna be a perfect kill earned by Manny, and we are tied up at 3 apiece.
Couldn't have it any other way, Tony. Tie game, trying to lock down spawns in blue. He'll force it over to red instead. Manny gonna prey on Vemzi once again. Vemzi with the jiggle peek action up in the attic. Not gonna be good enough to bring down Manny. He's gonna hold it down from up top here. Vemzi still holding the same spot. He likes this angle. He's gonna keep playing it till he can make it work. He does stand right next to a spawn for a plasma nade, so probably one of the reasons why he's sitting there. Just can re-up on the nades every 20 seconds or so. But still, Manny he's playing it so patiently. The respect, once again. OS is about to come up, and this is what's going to draw both of these players out of cover.
And Manny loves playing that high ground, but Overshield does spawn over towards bottom middle, so everybody will be on equal playing ground. And that's when Vemzi strikes, hits a 5-shot of his own. Overshield is up, and Vemzi is gonna milk it.
Vemzi plays it carefully. He takes his time, picks up the OS late, and now he's thrusting up top map. But Manny's directly behind them. That could have been bad if he was ready. Yes, you can see Manny was ready, and he whiffs 2 sticks back to back. That is unfortunate for him. Vemzi giving him the backside, but Manny just couldn't capitalize on the freebie. Instead, he's going to get attacked off a spawn immediately.
Vemzi looking good right now, but their Overshield has been burnt. Doesn't matter. Vemzi putting Manny in the dirt. 3-kill lead in favor of this young man. He's trying to make something happen here. He wants that 10 grand.
How you feeling about that prediction, Tony? Feeling good? Feeling good about predicting Manny? Huh? A punk? I don't know.
Oh my God.
It's just started.
We're not playing, we're casting, bro.
I'm trying to have a good. I want to do some kind of a 1v1. Apparently, the chat did a poll, by the way, that I won. I don't know if you saw that poll. It's probably good that you didn't see the poll in the chat. Let's just say that. Anyway, Vemzi right there. Vemzi right now 6-3, and there's no need for Vemzi to give up any advantages.
And chat, I guess the chat wasn't there during our event when we were giving away the codes because when we were casting the money aids, when we were casting the money aids.
Yeah. All right. I should have let you finish.
6-3 lead in favor of Vemzi right now. Manny comes in with the headshot kill, bringing it within 2. Grabs the plasma pistol. He knows Overshield's coming up soon, but he's gonna have to win at least one more gunfight before he's able to secure that.
Look at this, man. He's just pressing his advantage right here. He's right below Vemzi now, though. I wonder if Vemzi knows he fell to the ground here. Oh, Vemzi coming down. Look at this. Turns around. Melee in. Should clean it up for free. And that's exactly what Manny was hoping for. Is he going to pick up the OS, though? Because that should be up. Should it not? He'll drop down. There we go. So, going to stand near it, pick it up late, force the spawn over to red, and mount the challenge.
Overshield in the hands of Manny, and now I'm a believer because he's only down by 1 kill. He can make something shake over here. Vemzi heard him fly over towards red. He backs down, but Manny's not aware that Vemzi's hiding bottom red.
He's still looking for him. Vemzi being elusive yet again. Manny gonna go up the lift. That's audio cue for sure, but Vemzi, he's nowhere nearby. He's all the way on the other side of the map, hiding underneath blue base. Vemzi taking full advantage here, just gonna hide. Hold on to it until this OS burns out, or at least he can get first shot. But Manny's aware of it now, jumping around in the windows like Spider-Man. He does fall, though. Vemzi not moving once again. Oh, he's found them. And once again, he's just going to get out. There's no need, really. He'll just keep getting away until he has the advantage.
Manny making his way over towards car 4 here, utilizing all the time, has to get down, but so does his Overshield. No more Overshield, so now it's fair ground. Can Manny get the kill and tie things up, or will Vemzi put some separation in the scoreboard?
I mean, at this point, he doesn't have OS anymore. So, Vemzi, you can stop hiding. I'd like to see the man start to get an angle here, fight back. They're on opposite sides of the map, taking their sweet old time. Manny, I mean, he's sprinting quick. He's checking every angle. You can tell he's getting a little impatient, but now he's finally found Vemzi. Vemzi gonna snap over to top mid, try to take a new angle here. Manny did not see the rotation, so Vemzi first shot in this fight. That's big. Both players down to 1. Vemzi pressing the challenge here, and he can't get it. Reversal kill at a Manny, and that's the tie game he's looking for. If he keeps the map control, he might be able to get this OS coming up shortly.
And that was an so important kill by Manny. Pivotal wins going in favor of Manny, but he's currently one shot. Vemzi gonna take advantage of that, and now we have a 7-6 lead in favor of Vemzi. Overshield should be coming up very soon. There it is.
This is, yep, best case scenario for Vemzi. Combo, OS, he knows where the spawn is as well. Nice bank nade over to the needles, though I expected him to take the cutoff lane. Instead, he just chases right in. And Manny right now gonna get away. He's hiding up on top car. Vemzi, he's moving quick, but playing it safe. He doesn't want to fly directly underneath Manny. Instead, he'll take high ground and 5 him. That's what he needs.
Great kill by Vemzi. Every kill matters. We're a little bit less than 3 minutes on the clock here. Gonna be a while before a new overshield comes up. Manny, I don't know what you're gonna do. You have to clutch up, and it's not gonna happen. Vemzi comes up with another headshot kill. 9-6 in favor of Vemzi.
Nice little snapshot out of Vemzi. You can tell he's starting to feel himself now. He's got the confidence. He's got the 3-kill advantage. Manny spawning up right side. And Vemzi, actually, I thought he would start, speeding up because he had the advantage. Instead, he wants this win real bad. You can tell. Understandably, we've seen this strat at a Gold Star. We've seen this strat out of many of these players to ensure that they can hold the lead, bring it down to time, play the timer here while you have the advantage.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we're getting to the 2-minute mark. He has a 3-kill lead. It's just nothing but smart gameplay by him to play the time, wind it down, make Manny make a mistake. Because while time is going on Vemzi's side, Manny has to fly in there. He might just get first shotted. Vemzi gets another kill, and now it's mathematically impossible.
Oh, it's a bad spot. Yeah, that's a bad you can't escape there. So, or this happens, like you said, eventually Manny can find him, can capitalize, can get the kill. And if he does that, then Vemzi starts to be in trouble, right? The lead isn't so large anymore. And the comeback might be in sight for Manny if he can find him yet again here. Vemzi does get the opening shots here. Going to move out to bottom mid. Vemzi, he wants this challenge. He takes it. And with a 3-kill advantage in 1:30 and an OS on Vemzi's body in just a second, Tony, this might be it right here.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I believe it's an 8-second respawn. That's 32 seconds worth of just spawning. And on top of it, you have to get the kill. So usually it's about at least, 45 seconds per kill. And at this point, now with a 4-kill lead, it is officially mathematically impossible for Manny to come out with the win. Game number 1 most likely going to go to Vemzi. Oh,
Vemzi,
extra shot there.
Yeah, a couple extra shots. He's going to do that. At this point, with 1 minute left, I know he can move quick, but I'm curious to know what kind of jumps he knows. I would love to see him hit the ring 4 jump or hit the one on top of Pink, or instead, I guess, get more kills. Manny just going to seal this one out before the timer. But Vemzi, come on, get creative. What are you going to do? Instead, he's just standing still here. If he's stream sniping, there's a minute delay, but maybe he can hear me. Tell him to. Oh no, he's just going to close it out.
I just hope to one day find a girl who looks at me the same way Shyway looks at somebody going for a nasty jump. That's all I want in the world. That's all I want.
I hate to break it to you, but that type of love, it's hard to come by, Tony. It might not happen. But it's always good to remain optimistic.
The 15th kill gonna go in favor of Vemzi. Drops a Manny 1-0 lead. I'm gonna stay my prediction. My prediction was Manny, and I believe he can pull off a little mini reverse sweep here. He gets to pick the map that he wants, the exact one. No, literally, there's no restrictions. He can pick Crossfire. He can pick Truth. He can go back to Regret if he wants to. I think Manny comes in, forces a game number 3. I like it.
I want to see a Plaza. I want to see these guys pick up Snipe, see what kind of plays they can make. I believe Manny can make the comeback, definitely. At the end of the game there, it did look lopsided, but obviously Manny knew it was over. He couldn't do anything about it, so just let it end. If he can start hot, if he can grab a snipe, make a couple plays here, he can turn it around right quick. But it all comes down to the map that he chooses. And to be honest, though, based off of what we've seen of Manny so far, I think his most comfortable map is actually Crossfire, right? I don't know if he's won on Crossfire, but he's looked the best. He beat Frosty on Crossfire. So yeah, I'd say that's his best map that I've seen him play on so far.
Yeah, and I actually I don't remember seeing Vemzi on Crossfire. Maybe he played on it against Renegade, but I'm not exactly sure. Either way, I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna echo your opinion. I'm gonna say Crossfire might be his choice for game number 2, but it's Manny's choice to make.
That's right. He's got the freedom of choice. We'll see what he does. Either way, I expect Vemzi to be comfortable regardless of where he is. I liked the counter pick out of Stellar. That was spicy. That was exciting, right? So maybe we get a nice little counter pick, get the Kali, get the truth. We'll see. But expecting Crossfire, expecting Plaza, we'll find out very soon.
From what I've heard in the chat, I mean, Snakebite, Penguin, a lot of the players were actually talking about it. Apparently, that wasn't a counter pick. Stellar loves Coliseum 1v1s. He's the player to parents back in 2017. And it looks like Manny is going to echo your opinion, and we are going to Crossfire.
Well, I mean, if Stellar loves that map, then I guess it is a counter pick then, right? Because he's comfy on it. Either way, that's neither here nor there. What matters most is Crossfire, and we talked about Manny being comfy on Crossfire, so understandable he goes for this as his pick. For Vemzi, no slouch here as well. We'll see who gets the best of these Magnum fights. There is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. You just got to fly in 5.
1-0 lead in favor of Vemzi, working the spawns. He knows exactly what Manny is, but Manny playing some excellent defense, forcing Vemzi to back down. Vemzi gonna go all the way back in front of BR Tower.
Vemzi will play back here. Manny tries to challenge out, but Vemzi taking full advantage with first shot, and first shot gonna be so key. Gotta have that pre-aim, that reticle placement on point just to make sure you get the opening in the fight. Your opening allows you to make aggressive plays, allows you to rotate the high ground. Vemzi, knowing he doesn't have the advantage, he is so quick to get out.
Another individual battle, like you said, nowhere to hide. Manny's well aware of it and puts it on Vemzi. 2-1 lead in favor of Vemzi, but momentum swinging in favor of KCP's Manny.
Here we go, Manny. This is your chance to start cooking, your chance to bounce back, to get the momentum you need to get back in this series. But now he doesn't know where Vemzi is. Vemzi tags him up just a bit. You'll have to back out. Look at how fast Vemzi is rotated to top mid, though. He wants that secondary angle immediately. Gonna keep his shields down. Manny does take him down to one shot. The risky clamber out of Manny almost paid off, but doesn't. And maybe because he pulled out the BR. I gotta say, the BR is slightly slower to the draw than the Magnum. And he couldn't hit the shot in time.
Manny was quick to whip out that battle rifle, but this time it did not pay dividends. Now remember, we didn't figure out there's actually a shotgun on this map. I don't know if these players are aware of it or maybe they GA'd it, but Manny comes in, takes out Vemzi, makes it a 1-kill game.
We saw Frosty pick it up one time, but he back-pocketed it, never got a chance to use it as well. The interesting thing about this map is you can't use the shotgun, right? Like, you could pick it up, but a 5-shot with a Magnum is way more oppressive. Just always the better choice because there's so much distance between you and your opponent 90% of the time here. And I mean, we're seeing it off a spawn. Unfortunate for Manny, he tried to force the spawn in front of him, but it ended up behind him instead.
And that was a beautiful heat check kill by Manny with that 5-shot, but Vemzi goes back at him and counters it. 4-3 lead, back in favor of Vemzi.
God, I love this map for ones. So straightforward. Who would have thought, making this map for Breakout, that it would be like the 1v1 map that steals the show tonight. But this really is. Like, you don't see any of the passive play that you see in any of the other maps. It's just straight up gunfights, back to back. You need to have a better shot. You need to have better movement. And this is where, honestly, the ego chows are so great for Vemzi. Like, this man loves to fly off a one-shot advantage, and he's doing it again. Manny gonna try to get a shot in, but the nade does the trick.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. But let me tell you, Crossfire 1v1s used to be respectable. There never used to be any body disrespect. There never used to be no teabag and no body shots. And then Crossfire 1s happened, and that's when the egos came out. And Crossfire ruined 1v1s. Now everybody's toxic.
I don't know what kind of 1v1s you played where nobody teabagged or body disrespect.
Never.
But let me tell you,
Not
man,
one.
go all the way back to Halo CE. I guarantee you somebody was teabagging in Halo CE 1v1s. It's from the beginning of time. Since Halo was birthed, there was the birth of the teabag. Let me tell you.
Not in
God,
ones. Ones used
Vemzi,
to be respectable.
I don't know. Vemzi, if there's any time to pull out the bag, I mean, he's got a 4-kill advantage. It's coming soon.
4-kill advantage, a little bit under 8 minutes on the clock, but time will not be a factor, and it never is on Crossfire. Manny trying to up the tempo here, putting the shots, great shots on Vemzi, but Vemzi putting them right back on him. This is a fair battle. Manny trying to get some height elevation, jumps up, thrusts backwards, the shots are coming in, the nade does as well, and Manny finally able to get the kill.
Big kill out of Manny. Before things get out of hand, he'll answer back. Oh, but the timing, you know, he wants to jump and get that immediate shot onto spawn, but if you mistime it by a fraction of a second, your opponent spawns behind you. And Manny right now, not entirely sure where Vemzi is, so scanning the map, trying to find him. Vemzi, in the meantime, looks like he might have found him first. Exchange on both sides, but Manny comes out on top as he ices up, Tony. We need to see more of it.
That we do. He needs to manipulate these spawns, and he's working on it, but Vemzi actually is going to spawn behind him, get some early shots in, advance forward towards BR Tower.
Oh.
Beautiful shots by both players, but Manny going to win that Biv.
Manny waking up. He's back in this 1-kill deficit, starting to win the fights he needs. Vemzi going to shoot in the back from spawn, though. Manny, this is a tough spot to stand. The ball's on this man. Yeah. A little scary. He's one shot. He jumps. Well, one shot on top mid. That had me frightened, Tony.
Hey, you got to have a bit of cojones if you're going to come into a 1v1 tournament. Manny does not lack any confidence whatsoever. You're seeing it right now. Vemzi one shot, throws a great nade, backing down. Denial nade comes in, but nothing can stop Manny.
Yeah, just trading blows left and right here. Back and forth we go. Manny, I've seen him try this. Oh, he does actually get it. Finally, he got the spawn he wanted. Vemzi trapped like a rat here behind the podium. Can he get out? No, he can't. That's a tie game and exactly what Manny needed to bounce back.
Tied up at 9 apiece. Manny tried to influence the spawns here. Once again, spawns behind him. You can tell he's getting a bit frustrated. That has happened probably about 3 times in a row for him so far.
Vemzi in the better spot in this exchange, though. Manny, yeah, and he can't get it started. You see the extra body shots? Tony, he did it. The mental game is coming into play. We're in the end zone here. We're in the final sprint of the marathon. And Vemzi, he's trying to put the mental abuse on with a couple extra bullets to the body, but Manny having none of it. Vemzi gonna wisely back down from the challenge.
That he does. Vemzi gonna go out for the ego. Manny has the damage. Both players one shot. There was a bit of SWAT right there. And Manny once again coming out with the win. This is why I love Crossfire 1's best map in 1v1.
Manny's starting to work this spawn strat, but it's not paying off though. Vemzi, cracked out of his mind, is ready to snap onto top mid off of spawn. Even if Manny, you would think Manny has the advantage. Vemzi gonna answer back, but like you said, Tony, I'm loving this. We're back and forth. Anyone can take it, but the largest lead I think we've seen in a while was just taken by Vemzi with 2 kills up.
12-10 lead in favor of Vemzi. At one point he had a 4-kill lead earlier. I think it was like 8-4. But now he's really putting some separation, and when it matters most, he only needs 2 more, Alex.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a best of 3. He's 2 kills away from closing the series, from moving on to Stellar in Losers Finals. Manny. Uh-oh, Manny. Uh-oh, not like this. He wasn't even looking. You gotta look both ways before you cross the street, Tony.
And there it is, Vemzi. He's the Gohan to Manny's cell. He's gonna put him down right here. The shots are coming in, almost able to do it. The last bullet goes in. Killing spree earned by Vemzi, 15-10, and Vemzi gonna be advancing forward. Manny goes home.
Felt like he burnt out at the end there, Tony. Like we said, it's a marathon. In the last links, there's the sprint, and whoever sprints faster, whoever's the faster POV, I'm trying to weave it in somehow, will prevail. Anyway, Vemzi was sprinting faster at the end. Clearly, he had the wherewithal. I guess he held out and he closed it out. But his next competitor is no slouch. His next competitor is going to be Stellar, Tony.
Well, before we get there, I want to see some of these replays. Why don't we throw some replays on the screen here? There we go. Vemzi, I mean, hey, I picked Manny, and even I have to show some respect to this young man coming out with the win on that one in 2-0 fashion against Manny. That's no easy feat.
Tony, we are 4-all in the prediction game right now. We're tied up. It's a tight battle. Tight battles all around the board here, and we'll have to see how things close out. We got two games left. You're gonna. Oh no. Oh, damn it. Well, wait. Oh yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Loser gets to pick first. Okay, so I'll call Vemzi, but if I lose, I call Renegade. Okay,
What?
either
I
way.
had Renegade winning this
Hey,
whole tournament.
that's just how it worked out, you know. So I like my odds, right? Go ahead, pick or reverse psychology. What you could do is you could pick Vemzi, thinking that you have the choice, right? You can make a choice. You can choose. Why would I even say that? Why would I give you a chance to do that? But anyway,
You know, we'll talk about it more.
We'll discuss. Either way, let's let Shimoda and Yeso discuss the results here, and as we move on to the end of the tournament.